welcome to the house that Rodney built. Leahy turned into legacy. Parsegan renovated and... Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. So the Michigan State Spartans offense will have plenty of work to do after that return was bottled up. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. They'll try to bully their way for the first. And the Spartans get enough to move the chains. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. The Spartans are rolling down the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. He's looking to throw. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing third down. Gonna take a shot. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. And the Spartans will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down to the 24. So Notre Dame's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets rid of it. Snagged in the middle, it's Young. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Johnson. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
It's important on offense in the passing game. You've got to have balance. And I mean, you got to be able to attack different thirds of the field. You got to work the perimeter to both sides. You got to let the defense know, too, that you're not afraid to go over the middle. They did right there.
Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. Trying play action. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And boy, was that pressure in his face immediately. Down he goes. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long. Finds the tight end. And he goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few, but still short of the first down. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. The sure hands, it's Gates. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Field goal is good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive. And now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. They'll try the counter. They believe in that running game. Got 6 before he stopped at the 23. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. The lone back's got it. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. So they're facing third and short from the 25. They'll try to run for it. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Looking for room, it's Young. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line second and 7. Leaves it with the back. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Notre Dame right back to the line. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
They've got it first and 10 from the 25. To the ground, he's got it again. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. Got 3 on first down at second and 7. Leaves it with the running back. Defense there to stop him at the 20. Let's give him 3 yards on that carry. Ball is at the 20. They'll try to convert this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it. Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. UMass is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sam the Minuteman isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Army. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here they come, trying to convert a third and short from the 28. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Spartans will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Looking for a block. It's Young. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O's. Off the play fake on first down. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On the ground, it's Young. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll go to the ground. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Flanagan. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Offense bringing in the big boys. Heavy personnel. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. They'll run it. It's Young. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. Dude, he's already picked up 46 yards on the ground in this first quarter. That is a terrific start. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Now on fourth down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard, it's good.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and try his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Complete to start this drive. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Out of the gun, the inside give. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Makes the catch. It's Marsh. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
An ill-advised play by that defender as he makes contact with the quarterback well after the throw, and it'll cost his defense. They've switched ends of the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. On second down, looking to throw. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Safe completion on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. He wants to start this drive with a pass. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Power football with the run. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team.
Holding. Offense.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Now they'll run the draw. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. After trying the running game on 1st down, they come to the line on 2nd down. He's got it. Touchdown, Spartans. A great catch and run for 6. They'll try to tack one more on their score. Let's see. He can block, he can catch, he can run. Yeah, let's just forget about the blocking for now. The catching, the running, the scoring is dangerous.
And they do the dirty work, but this is what they would prefer to do. These guys want to catch touchdown passes. Most of these guys were wide receivers in high school, and they show you why. They'll go up, get that football, make plays for the quarterback.
Here come the Irish back on offense. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive. And that ball is picked off. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Give to the single back. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. He makes a grab. They will score. Touchdown, Michigan State. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, let's get you up to speed on what's going down in this fun college football game today. UMass is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Sam the Minuteman isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 7 over Army. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's got it again. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. That gives him 54 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. Looking for a crease. It's Young. Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Looking to move it through the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Sparko. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Hold it, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The give to the tailback. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. They'll try the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. On the return, it's Gates. Was looking for more running room but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. The give to the back. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to the run. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, picked off.
Hold it, offense.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Boy, this is just the type of field position this offense wants. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive play.
And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3. They're going to give him another chance on 2nd and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Man, did he show some pops for that one.
Some serious vertical right there. I tell you what, everybody in front of you, hey, I'll go by air if I need to. Good job getting in the air, getting a touchdown.
All tied up and just about set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After that last pick, David, they really need... And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Woo. Deep breath, right? Man, you fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Listen to this crowd just shaking shaking the girders of this place trying to help their defense. On the run, fires downfield. Snagged on the outside, it's Johnson. The Spartans will punt it away on 4th down. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. He'll do it himself. Powers through the defender. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the 1st down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They go to the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Now the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Irish send out the punt unit. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable in that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Caught near the sidelines. He'll pick up a few before going out of bounds. We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. And on 3rd and short. That's caught. It's Gates. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Trying to sends it downfield. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. On 2nd down, just keeps firing. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. They're going to throw it again. That's caught. It's Marsh. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. 6th play of the drive coming up. He's back to throw on 2nd down. He looks that one in nicely. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the 1st. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. They'll throw it on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Gates. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. From the gun. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. They'll try to pound their way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Into the house. Touchdown, Sparty.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. I'm not really sure what the thought process here is other than just trying to troll them by not running a play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, what an environment there today. All the animosity and flat-out hatred that comes with a good old-fashioned rivalry game on display in that first half. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by acknowledging the sparkling play of this tight end. The guy's like an aircraft carrier out there as a blocker. And then when he releases and shows off that speed and route running, he's almost unguardable. Gotta believe he won't be able to go anywhere in this second half without someone attached to his hip.
And the returner will be brought down. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. And I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone here in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing offense.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Look at the pass. Defense.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. Now on 2nd down. Gonna run it. It's Young. They'll give him 4 on that one. It's 3rd and 6. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. One drive is already ended with a field goal. They'll try to do it again, this time a rather long one from 46 yards out. And this one splits the uprights. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. It'll take the return, try to get better field position. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Look at the pass. Defense.
Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free 1st down and some yardage. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the middle. It's caught downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. They keep attacking through the air. A strike downfield. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much.
Touchdown, Spartans! And they take it in for 6 more points. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Yeah, it just gets in the zone, right? You can't miss. You've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him too? Quarterback wants to throw on 2nd down. He's got his man. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Right back to the well. After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Running behind that left side. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Outside the pocket, lets it go. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. He picked up a big chunk of yardage there, and there will be Irish jigs going in the stands.
Yeah, and a lot of excitement. If they can find these down-the-field explosive plays and find a wide receiver out there they can depend on, this offense can really explode and take off to a new level.
On the run, it's Young. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. In the red area, it's Young.
And these defensive tackles just eat people. They swallow human beings when you get near them. They're so big, so strong. When those guys, those running backs come in, they just need a mid. They put 1 mid on a running back, and he usually falls to the ground just because of their sheer mass and strength.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Irish! They're going to go ahead and go for 2 here and try to make it a field goal game. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Crosses the 30, he's got away. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a first down. They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Hands it off. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Johnson. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And I really like when offenses attack over the middle of the field. Between the linebackers and the safeties, there's usually a soft area that you can usually have some success. And really nice job by this offense taking advantage of those areas.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Finds his tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And the Spartans will line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Here come the Irish back on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it, and now an opportunity to take the lead in this football game.
So they got to be feeling good. They did their part, score. Your defense does your part, Jesse. This offense, keep that momentum. I would say stay aggressive here.
And just keep doing what you were doing on that last drive, right? Well, whatever was working for you, just go back. Keep using those same playmakers to allow you to go down here and score a touchdown.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Running it back, it's Gates. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. And now this offense will take the field again. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's looking to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Johns. And he laid the lumber to stop him from getting the 1st down. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. He's right on target. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Takes the handoff. It's Young. Hammers ahead for a yard out to the 12. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. It's a draw. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Delivers the contact. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll run it on 1st and goal. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. 2nd and goal coming up. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters in the 4th quarter.
Trying to get it away, and he cannot. The quarterback is sacked, and so it's a 2-point conversion attempt. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. He'll pull it on the read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Spartans decide to punt it away. And the returner will be dragged down. Line gets set, 1st down. Using his legs, it's Young. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Gives it to the back on the draw. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the wideout. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down. He'll keep it himself. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. They'll run this play from the pistol. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. The Irish send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They've had to punt the last couple of times they've had it, David, now trying to put something together.
Well, Reese, you know how much I love punters and kickers. Like, you don't want to see them very often. Those are not guys that we want to see on the field. We want to do something else and be a little bit more productive offensively here.
I think, David, on this drive, the quarterback's just got to settle down a little bit. These last few drives, looks like he's seeing ghosts. We've seen him force the football. He's missed a couple of throws. He needs to just take a deep breath and play within himself.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it.
Couldn't fight his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. They'll boot it away from their own 20 after taking the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
The offense set for a 1st down play. Running back searching for a hole. And a 9-yard gain on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and short. play action. Pocket starts to collapse. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Now the pitch. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Unleashes it on the run. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. First down here for the offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. Keeps the legs moving. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass is intercepted. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. A first down for the offense. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Going to the ground. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's third and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. And the defense knew exactly where that first down line was, and they stopped him short. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming, and they still can't stop.
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Give to the running back. On the move is the 30. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Marsh. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Red pass, it's complete. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
With that, he's got 101 yards on the ground, and that will put him over 100, and what a way to start the season. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. Leaves it with the back. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Touchdown, Michigan State. And they made it to the house when they found that 6 points waiting on them. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
They go to the draw. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal flag in the back. Offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Right back to him on the ground. Pulled down for the tackle. Pivotal moment, perhaps even a decisive play coming on 3rd and 3.
Really nice play call there on 2nd and long by the offensive coordinator. He was able to get a lot of that yardage back by running the football, and now, of course, it sets up a 3rd and manageable situation.
The Irish send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. He's looking to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. He'll try to pop the draw. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Okay, Jesse, this is a little bit of a tight spot. You'd love to be aggressive enough to get the first down, but you've got to take care of the ball first.
No doubt. I was going to say, ball security is at a premium. You cannot turn the football over at this point. The defense has 3 timeouts left, David, so probably conservative play calling here. You're expecting them to try to run to ice this game.
Conservative, I know they're going to be aggressive, but I also know that 1 first down ends this football game.
Calling a timeout here, you have to avoid making a mistake in this situation. They'll ride the hot hand. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The give to the lone running back. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Quickly to the tight end. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that, and here on a critical 3rd down late in the game with the lead, guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Happy with the situation, the quarterback will take a knee. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.